Hello, and welcome to this extended. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to look at the predicted energies for December for each sign. Now, I'm going to pull two cards for the main energies that I'm seeing for each sign, and then I will clarify it. There will be timestamps for every single sign below in the description box, so you guys don't have to watch the whole thing. So we're going to start off first with earth signs. We're going to go with Taurus. Give me Taurus. Predicted energies for December, please. This is for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. All right, there's definitely love here. And what I really love about this Taurus, what I love about this love, is the fact that there is equal give and take. There's a lot of balance showing up here for you within this connection, within this relationship. And I do see it actually being a relationship. And beyond that, there's also this sense of optimism. There's a sense of positivity, of fun, playful energy, which for you is very important. You are a fixed sign. You're very grounded, you're very stable. Sometimes your energy can be a little bit too heavy, even for yourself. And so the fact that this connection is really showing up with the Two of Cups and the Six of Pentacles and the Page of Wands, very, very, very positive energy. So let's clarify. We'll start off with the Two of Cups. And as always, if this resonates, gifts, super thanks are always, always welcome. And of course, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Two of Cups is clarified by the High Priestess, the King of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So here's the thing. This is love, and there is a romantic relationship here. But you may have a tendency this month, Taurus, to analyze it a little bit. Now, what I mean by analyzing, it's not necessarily a bad thing. When you analyze or when you think about things, that's totally fine. Where it may become a little bit problematic for you is that you're internalizing this. So if you have any questions, if you have any doubts, if anything comes up for you where you're like, I wonder about this, and this when it comes to my person, you're not going to go and talk to your person about it. You're not going to communicate with them. You're just going to internalize it and have all these doubts and these fears kind of deep within you. Because again, you really like to appear in control. You don't want to appear like too dramatic or too difficult or all over the place. The reason this could be a little bit problematic though, Taurus, is because if you have these doubts, but they have to do with the connection or with the other person, or you even have a simple question like, hey, I want you to tell me about, I don't know, your exes or something. Instead of talking to your person about it and internalizing it, you may kind of have it cause, you may have it fester for you, and it may cause a little bit of that internal turmoil of it bubbling and bubbling and bubbling, instead of just talking to the person and getting your questions answered, right? So try to maybe not internalize and find a different way to deal with these questions or whatever it is that's coming up for you this month. That has to do with a relationship. This specifically has to do with the other person and with this romantic relationship. Let's take a look at the Six of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and the Five of Cups. Yes. So the balance in this connection is beautiful. What you give, you receive from this person, which I absolutely love. This person and this connection also really allow you to embody a very calm, very grounded, very stable energy, which is perfect for you, right? You are a creature of comfort. And the fact that this connection and this equal give and take and this reciprocity really makes you feel grounded and stable, you love that. You're showing me this is literally all I've asked for. I've asked the universe for this. This is what I'm looking for when it comes to a relationship. You're big on the equal give and take. You do have a little bit of a fear. Now, I can't tell if this is with this person or from past relationships where you're like, I really don't want history to repeat itself. There was a negative history. There was something in the past which maybe left a bad taste in your mouth. Again, whether it's with this person or with past connections, where you're like, I really, really, really don't want this to happen again. I don't want this to come up again. I really hope that even here in the 3D, but also in the 5D, I've healed from these difficult energies. I've moved past them. Like the hard part's over, the difficult part's over, the dark part is over, and now I'm in much better energy. That's what you're hoping for. I really do see this more as a fear, Taurus, because again, the energies are so positive in this connection, and there's so much balance and there's so much equal give and take. It would really, really strike me as odd if like this person just did a 180, because I'm not getting that. The only thing that you need to be aware of is to maybe not internalize your energy, not internalize any questions or doubts or anything that comes up for you, because that could end up snowballing internally for you and causing issues down the line. Okay, Taurus. That was Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Show me Virgo predicted energies. Virgo, sun, moon, and rising predicted energies for December. And of course, you guys, if you enjoy these readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free bonus extended readings every Monday, only to my email list subscribers. Link is in the description box, or it will be once I upload this video. Okay, Virgo, you get the Fool and the Three of Pentacles. There is a beautiful brand new beginning showing up here for you, and there is another energy that you're dealing with. This person, this other energy could be a friend, family member. I'll clarify in a second. But essentially what I'm seeing is that there is equal give and take here. There's balance, but you and this person are really working together to build a solid foundation to make sure that this connection moves forward in a positive direction. And again, it could be romantic, it could be friendship. We'll see in a second. Beyond that, you also get the Fool, which is literally like you're starting from scratch, you're starting from ground zero, but with only the best energies, like positivity and happiness, and like, yay, the heavy, difficult part is over. And now I'm out to this like new journey, new beginning, new me, right? With beautiful, beautiful, positive vibes. So let's clarify the Fool. I will be doing Pisces in just a minute. I have to finish Earth signs first. Okay, let's clarify the Fool. For those of you watching the recording or the replay, I am streaming this live and people are asking questions, so that's what I just addressed. All right, let's see the Fool for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising. The Fool's clarified by the Star, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Wands. Like I said, this is a new beginning for you. You're starting over, okay? You're literally starting from scratch, but not like in a, oh, poor me, this is so, no, like this is like you're excited. You're like having a great time starting this new journey. And what you're asking the universe for, what you're really desiring or hoping to achieve from this like new phase or new journey that you're embarking on this month is two things. One, emotional fulfillment and emotional stability. You're showing me, I really want to make sure my emotions are taken care of, my emotional stability is there, that whatever interaction I have, whether it's with this person or just in general, I feel emotionally fulfilled by this. I don't want to feel emotionally drained, taxed. I don't want to feel like I'm drained emotionally. I really want to feel like what I am from anything, any interaction that I have, my emotions have to be at 100% with this person. Otherwise, if they're drained, if I feel like I'm giving more than I'm receiving, I'm cutting it out. Like I'm not doing that. That's not happening. The second thing that you're asking the universe for is you really want to feel very, very confident. And I don't assign gender to my cards, but you want to embody the King of Wands energy this month. You're showing me I want to feel hot and attractive and successful and radiant. Like, you know those commercials when it's like the person walks into the room and everybody's like, oh, look at that. You're like, yeah, that's what I want. All eyes on me. I'm right here. I'm right here. You're not going to miss me. And that's really the energy that you're asking the universe for. You're manifesting. And you're really desiring that. Now, bottom of the deck, you get the Three of Wands. You know you're going to get that energy. You know you're going to be in that energy. You're showing me like, I just don't know exactly when. Like, is it going to happen on December 10th, December 15th? Is it going to happen December 29th? Like, when am I going to embody this energy, which I know the universe is going to deliver? Let's take a look at the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Fine, it flipped over. I'll take what flipped over. Give me two more, please. Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Emperor, and the Eight of Cups. So whoever it is you're interacting with, right? You're building a solid foundation with this person. However, You also don't 100% trust that it's like you guys are moving in a good direction, but you have your doubts, Virgo. You're showing me like, I feel like we're in a good place. I feel like we're building. I feel like we're moving in a positive direction. I really feel like this foundation is solid, right? But I have to make sure that I have all my ducks in a row and that I'm not putting all my eggs in this person's basket. I still have to be the one in control here, and I still have to maintain some emotional distance, some protective emotional barrier to make sure that I'm not going to get like played. So either you have really negative history with this person where, you know, you guys are now in a better place. You're on track to like move in a positive direction, but you're like, hey, I haven't forgotten like how I was played by you in the past, or the negative energy that happened. Or this is from past relationships and you're like, hey, I'm not going to let you play me like the other one played me. There's something about you really making sure that all the eggs, like if you have like 100 eggs, 95% of those eggs are in your basket. You're giving this person 5%. You're still working with them. You're building them. But it's kind of like, I can only trust you as far as I can throw you. And right now, for whatever reason, I can't throw you very far, which means I don't trust you very much. I'm still maintaining that emotional protective barrier. It's not bad, Virgo. I like it. I like it. You're asking the universe for good vibes. Oh, hello to everybody. Happy Mars retrograde in Leo. Yes. Happy's a bit much. Do I think, let's just say retrograde doesn't tend to affect me as much, but my moon is in Leo. And let me tell you, retrograde was retrograding this week. Like the amount of weird energy and communication that I was getting from people, I was like, okay, retrograde, you can chill. I'm not taking specific questions. I will do Pisces general energies, but I'm not taking specific questions. Okay, let's do Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Show me predicted energies for December for Capricorn, sun, moon, and rising. Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. Okay, Cappy. Bottom of the deck, you get the Four of Pentacles. You're holding back a little bit, aren't you? You're making sure that you're protecting yourself. You're making sure that you're only exposing the parts that need to be exposed emotionally, because you're still trying to evaluate and assess something here. You're trying to figure something out. We'll see what this is. I will say this, though, with the Two of Swords here, you're giving me very much like, oh, I don't know what to do about this energy. I'm not sure. I'm so confused. To that, I will say, but are you? But are you actually confused, or are you just keeping yourself confused because it serves a purpose for you, because it allows you to procrastinate, because it allows you to not face facts, right? Again, we're going to have to clarify this, but I feel like I'm about to dish a serving of something you may not want to hear, Cappy. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Haha, Gabriel's like, word. Yes, indeed. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles for me. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a romantic connection that you're dealing with. Bottom of the deck, you get the Ten of Wands. This is a romantic relationship connection that you are dealing with. And you're showing me we're having a new beginning. We're turning over a new leaf. So either you guys just broke up and got back together, or you just went through like a difficult period, because I do see the Ten of Wands here. This is a new start, and it is positive, okay? New beginnings are always positive. The issue here is that someone, and I don't know if it's you or your person, I do feel like it's you, someone's just detached here. Someone's emotionally closed off, and so they're approaching this new beginning very guarded, very much with like emotional armor. The reason this is problematic is because how are you supposed to have a new beginning romantically when your heart is not 100% open and vulnerable? Now, I do see you trying to like evaluate. I do, again, feel like this is you trying to evaluate, like, should I be this detached? Should I be this closed off? Should I approach this logically? Should I be more emotional? You do want this new beginning. It's not that you don't. It's just there's been so many difficulties and hardships, whether it's with this person or with love in general, that you're just like, I'm sick and tired of getting hurt and I really don't want to open my heart up right now. So yeah, we're having this new beginning. We're turning over a new leaf. But like, I'm still going to keep my emotions turned off for now. We're on ice because in case this doesn't work out, I don't want to go through the emotional roller coaster again. It's just been too difficult up until this point. I get it. Now, let's see the Two of Swords. See what it is that I am seeing here that you may not like. Cough, cough. Also, for those of you that are here, I don't know if you saw my announcement on Instagram starting this month. I'm not doing extended readings for all the signs anymore. I am just going to do this like a monthly and mid-month check-in for all the signs. I just don't feel aligned with doing the extended readings for each and every sign. They drain me. I dread them. And I'm just like, I can see it. The results are just, you know, like they're not getting views and I don't feel connected to them. And I just feel like I'm just like, just struggling so hard. So it doesn't feel aligned. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to change. Like on Instagram, I'm still going to be uploading my daily readings. Same with here. I will upload my daily readings 6 days a week. And then so Monday through Friday, I upload daily readings, and then there's an extended version. You have to subscribe to the members only area. You get access to the extended, but I will, regardless, for free, still upload the daily readings. And then on the weekends, there will be no extended for the daily readings, but there will still be a daily. All other platforms will be the same. For right now, I just cannot deal with the daily readings. I just can't. It's too much. The extended readings, the monthly and mid-monthly extended readings separately for each sign. Okay, Cappy, sorry, back to you. I just got distracted because I was looking at the chat. Here's the thing. You're refusing to look at the fact that things are moving slowly and they are progressing. You are progressing, okay? Yes, I am on all platforms. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, like everything. Sorry. Things are progressing, Cappy, okay? But they're progressing slowly. There's a reason for that. You're showing me I want them to progress faster. Like, I feel like we're stuck in place. I feel like there is no progress. I feel like we're not even moving forward. You are moving forward. You are making progress, whether it's within this connection or within yourself. You are making progress. It's just very, 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 very slow progress. Okay? Very slow progress. And the universe is showing me, you may not realize this, but this is for your happiness. Like, we're moving things slowly so that you don't end up being disappointed and getting bummed out. And like, you want to move things faster. They're not meant to move faster. Divine timing is meant to move as slow as it is moving. And that's frustrating for you. That bums you out. But what you're not able to see, or what you're refusing to see, is like, yeah, this is for me. This is aligned for me. This is truly for my happiness. So this is very much an energy of like, I'm going to use a stupid example. But it's kind of like, oh, I want to lose like 20 pounds in a week, right? You can technically lose 20 pounds in a week, I think. I don't know, right? Like, just don't eat all week. There you go. And then, but obviously that's going to have really, really negative effects long term. And so slow and steady is really what wins the race. But you're refusing to look at that. You're just like, no. I want it to move faster. Like, I want it to move super fast. Like, let's speed this up. Like, I don't want this to move so slowly. Like, right? Whatever this is, just be patient. Divine timing is at play and it's moving slowly for a reason, for you. Okay? Don't try to speed it up. Obviously, you can try, you can do whatever you want. You can't speed up divine timing. It'll just make it a lot easier for you to be happy with the progress that you are making internally or within this connection, instead of trying to speed it up and like fighting it and it not working and you just getting frustrated. Sorry, Cappy. Went on a total tangent there. Yeah, so like I said, I'm on all platforms, but I highly recommend, I mainly focus on Instagram and YouTube simply because TikTok, you know, I'm in America and we may have a few issues with that come January. So Instagram and YouTube's where it's at. Okay. All right. So that was earth signs. Let's move on to water signs. We're going to start off with Cancer. Oh, sorry. I have a hair tickling me. Show me Cancer predicted energies for December. Cancer, sun, moon, and rising. Predicted energies for December. Okay, you get the Hierophant and the Eight of Pentacles. There's a deep, deep relationship here. Some of you may even be married. For those of you that aren't married, it's one of those connections where it's like, yeah, we might as well be married. Like, that's how deep this connection is. That's the emotional depth. You also get the Lovers at the bottom of the deck, which is like the Hierophant and the Lovers. I don't like using the word soulmate, but if I were to say like soulmate or soul marriage, it would be this. Like, this is that type of connection that you have, and it's really working. Like, this connection is working both in the 5D and in the 3D. However, in order for this to keep working, you both have to put in the work, which you are right now. I can literally see you both, like, you know, I give 50%, you give 50%. This connection really is working and progressing forward in a beautiful, beautiful way. But just keep in mind, it is working. You're both going to have to keep working to make it work, which I don't see an issue with at all, especially with the Hierophant and the Lovers. Like, this is a really beautiful connection, and it's a beautiful connection in the 5D, but it's also a beautiful connection here in the 3D. So let's clarify the Hierophant. Hierophant's clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Whew. Whew. Let me just sip my tea real quick. Cancer. Okay. 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 Before I say what I'm about to, let me just clarify this real quick, because I was like, oh, one connection, and you're like, you mean two connections? Hold your horses. Let me see the Eight of Pentacles. I need to clarify this to make sure I'm seeing what I think I'm seeing. I'm hoping that I don't see what I think I'm seeing, because if so, y'all playing big time. But let's see. Let's see the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So there's not multiple people. All right. I was just like, what is going on right now? Okay, bottom of the deck, you get the Temperance. Now, for a minute, you guys had me retrograde as retrograding. I was like, excuse me? Because you get Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. That's a lot of queens, honey. That is a lot of queens. And I was like, how many queens are you juggling here? No, it's not that. So essentially, when it comes to this connection, okay, that you're in, or that you are manifesting, take it as it resonates. I don't feel like you're manifesting it, though. I feel like you are in this connection. Now, again, it could be romantic. It could be another, like a close friendship. The lines are kind of blurred here for me, and I understand why. Whoever this person is, you kind of have to decide which category you want to put them in. It feels like right now you're kind of like at the cusp of essentially, like, how do I explain this? When you're interacting with a person, right, you can choose to be like, oh, I'm friend zoning you. Oh, we're going to be romantic. Oh, this is just a hookup. Oh, this is, whatever. No, I haven't done Aries yet. Yada, yada, yada. You're trying to decide now, what do I do with this person? Where do I put them? Do I go with what my heart is telling me, right? Like what feels really aligned for me on the inside, on like a heart deep soul level, or do I do what makes sense with them? So either you and this person have history and you're kind of like, do I just want to cut this out, right? What makes sense? Or do I follow my heart? Or this is a new connection and you're kind of like, oof, I don't really know what to do with you. You have to decide. You're showing me this month, I have to decide what I want to do with this connection, how I want to move forward, and what category I want to put this person in. Now, the other part of that, it is taking a lot of work on your part to figure this out. When it comes to this connection, though, you're really, really trying. It's going to sound so bad. You're trying to communicate with them, but the way you're communicating with them, Cancer, is very, very emotionally detached. You're talking about an emotional topic. You're talking about this connection. You're talking about you and this person from like a cold place. It's almost like you're talking to them like you're HR, right? And you're part of like a hiring spree or whatever. And you're just talking to them like you guys are at like a job. And it's like, we're talking about our relationship. We're talking about where this is going. We're talking about like what's to come, and you're talking to me like I'm literally a new hire and you're my manager at work. Like, how does that work? Now, I understand why you're doing that, Cancer. It's because you are trying to not look at like the cold hard facts, but you really are more solution oriented, right? Because remember, you're still trying to figure this out. And so the way you're talking to this person, it's not very emotional, because you're like, emotions are just going to muddy the water right now. Like, let's get down to brass tacks. Let's just talk about like what works, what doesn't, what we can do, what we can't do. And you think you're approaching this quite well. Your person is not really receiving that. They're getting cold, detached, emotionless, Cancer, which honestly, Cancer, coming from you, that's like a completely different person. You're Cancer, you're emotional, you're a water sign, right? I do see at the bottom of the deck, you get the Temperance. You will find this place of divine balance, of harmony at some point, but it's going to come once you've decided. Okay. But all I see you doing this month is kind of like grinding your gears, trying to talk to your person to figure out like, what do I want to do with this, so that you can get an answer for yourself, so that you can figure out like, what box do I want to put them in? It'll all balance out eventually. I just see it happening more so towards the end of the month as opposed to the beginning of the month. I haven't done Libra yet. No. Libra is soon to come. Okay. Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Show me Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising predicted energies for December. Show me Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising. Oh, okay. I'm going to take 2. But we're going to keep these. And there you are, Scorpio. You get the Death, which is you, and the 3 of Swords. I'm going to keep this in mind. So the main energies that came out for you are the 4 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles this month. Bottom of the deck, you get the Moon. Yeah, you're definitely healing here. There's a lot of healing coming up for you this month, which is really, really beautiful. You're healing emotional pain that you've suppressed, that you maybe weren't even aware that was there, that you've been carrying with you for a very, very long time. You're healing that. Now, there is also something that you're trying to evaluate as a result of this healing, right? Because once you heal and you no longer carry this pain, you're like, oh, I feel so light. But then other things come up. You're like, okay, now I have to figure these things out. So let's see. We'll start off with the 4 of Swords. See what you're healing or what you're attempting to heal this month. I have not done fire signs yet. Ooh, 4 of Swords is clarified by the Page of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Moon. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you get the 6 of Swords. So what you're really trying to heal, Scorpio, is a lot of immature tendencies that you may carry within yourself. Now, let me just sip my tea real quick before I dive into this. When I say immature tendencies, I'm not trying to come at you. That's not at all what I'm saying. We all have immature tendencies. We deal with things well. There are other things we don't deal well with. Some people are early morning people. Some people are late night. Some people like chocolate. Some people like vanilla, right? We all have our strengths and weaknesses. Whatever your weaknesses or whatever it is that you think you handle quite immaturely, you're really focused on healing it. However, you're not starting the healing this month. You're showing me I'm becoming aware of the fact that I need to work on this. I'm becoming aware of the fact that I need to heal this. I'm not at the point where I'm ready to heal it yet. Like, that'll happen down the line. And I know it will. I just don't want to deal with it right now. There is a little bit of an energy of like, not procrastinating, but more so suppressing. So it's kind of like, okay, I know that I have this thing. I know I need to work on it. And like, it's not urgent right now. Like, it's not super imperative that I address this right now. Like, I can deal with this in a month, or I can deal with this in 2 months, or I could deal with this in a year. Like, there's really no time crunch here for me to address this. I know that it's something I need to address. I'm like putting it in the back of my mind. You know, we'll put it in our little chest of to-do things in the future, and then we'll just leave it at that. So whatever it is that you feel like you need to address, it's clear, like it is important for you to heal it. It has to do with emotions as well. Remember, you got the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. But it's not pressing. It's not like I have to fix this right now. I have to address this right now. Not at all. Not at all. It's very much like I can do this later. But at least you're aware that you need to address it. So I do like that. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles. Clarified by the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So there is another energy here that you're dealing with. Again, I don't know if this is a friend, family member, whatever. You're essentially showing me I'm really trying to figure out like how to move forward with this person. You get 3 sevens. You and this person, when it comes to your connection, and again, it could be romantic, it could be friendship, take it as it resonates. There's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of friction. Okay. It's like, bzz, 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 like there's a lot of walls and just not the best energy. And you're showing me beyond the fact that there's like friction and walls, there's also a lot of this like emotional overwhelm. This person makes me feel completely like off balance when it comes to my feelings. It's up, it's down. They like me, they don't like me. I like them, I don't like them. Like you don't know what is going on emotionally with this person. And so because of all this resistance, because of all this frustration and confusion, you're showing me like, I really need to figure out what to do moving forward. Now, you're trying to figure it out. You haven't found a solution, at least not this month yet. You're not showing me like I'm done with this person. I'm not done with this person. What you're doing, what you're choosing to do when it comes to this person is just internalize all of this. You're like, I'll deal with this myself. I don't need to talk to them about this. We don't have to address this. Like, let's just internalize it. Like I can cope with this on my own. You can obviously, but like when it comes to this person and your interaction with them, it's not only the friction which you find problematic, it's also like the emotional confusion that you constantly experience when you interact with them, whether it's your fault, their fault, whatever. And you're just really trying to figure out like, what do I do moving forward? How do I get to a place where me and this person are on like solid ground, right? We're cordial, we're good, like where the energies are not up and down and difficult and strenuous. Like, I just want us to be good. How do we get there? You're showing me I really don't know. Like I don't have a solution yet. You will find a solution at some point, I feel. You're just not there yet this month. Ooh, spicy Scorpio. Okay, let's do Pisces. Show me Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Predicted energies for December. And if this resonates, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Okay, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, predicted energies for December. Nine of Swords and the King of Cups. Why you stressing, Pisces? Why you stressing about? Oh, now I see why you stressing. You're showing me I love someone here. You're someone who I care about deeply. But like nothing's happening with them. It's like either they're breadcrumbing you or there's like no communication. I'll clarify in a minute. And you're showing me that's why I'm stressed, because I want something to happen. I want more to happen. I want to have some progress. And literally it's like nothing, literally nothing. Oof. Okay. Let's see. I do want to sip my tea real quick. It is early morning here in Cali. So your girl, SoCal at least, your girl needs her tea. Let's start off with the Nine of Swords. True no contact. Yeah, I can see the no contact. Let's clarify oh my gosh, okay. Clarify the Nine of Swords for me, please. Okay, sheesh. I was going to pull a card and then the universe was like, no, not that one. Okay. Nine of Swords is clarified by the Two of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Devil. Listen, Pisces, you're really not about to like me right now. So all the Pisces there, brace yourself. You know, all that emotional pain, all that heartbreak that you've experienced as a result of this connection, as a result of this person, and how much they've hurt you, and all the frustration and the anxiety and the struggles. Yeah, you're doing this to yourself, Pisces. Okay? You're literally causing yourself this pain. And you're like, what? No, I'm not. How could I do that? You're refusing to look at the fact that this person is toxic. That's it. You're literally showing me, I do not want to face the fact that this person has really unhealthy thought patterns, behavioral patterns. Maybe they have some addictions. Maybe they, they don't communicate emotionally. Maybe they're emotionally, like they lack some emotional intelligence. Maybe I don't know what it is. They have some unhealthy thought patterns and behavioral patterns. And you're showing me, it hurts me, it hurts me, it hurts me. They cause me so much pain. I don't know why this is happening. Okay, how about you face facts? You're literally showing me the Two of Swords here. This girl has swords covering her eyes and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't see. I don't know what's happening. Honey, you're holding the swords up to your eyes. You're the one literally blinding yourself by not putting the swords down. And you can see this. If you just put the swords down, you will see everything. You're refusing to, right? You're refusing to see that this person who hurt you so many times embodies the Knight of Wands energy. This is F boy and F girl vibes to the max. In, out, hot, cold. I want this. I don't want this. I'll talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. Okay. And you wonder why you're in pain? Well, duh, you're getting emotional whiplash here. Let's take a look at the King of Cups. Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you love them. You love them so, so much. And that's why you're showing me, I'm hoping that if I just wait long enough, we'll be able to have a new beginning, right? If I just wait, if I give it more time, if I'm just more patient, we'll be able to have this new beginning, turn over a new leaf, we'll start over, we'll have this new start. Now, if I was like Pisces, come on, do you actually believe this? You're like, look, maybe like 50-50, I kind of do, I kind of don't. But you're still not giving up hope. You're showing me I still do not want to give up hope on this. I'm still hoping that this can happen because you really, really, really do want this new beginning. Like, I get it. I really, really get it. Trust me. But like, this person is showing me the devil energy coupled with the fact of like, they've been so inconsistent. They've been so hot and cold. What makes you think that they're going to actually suddenly become this completely new person? What? Like, they've shown you who they are. Their actions have shown you who they are. And they've been nothing but the Knight of Wands, which is literal F boy and F girl. So it's like, what are you waiting for? A completely new person? You think they're just going to one day wake up and realize like, oh, you know what? Today's the day I'm going to treat Pisces right. No, honey. No. But yeah, that's what I got for you, Pisces. Okay. Let's move on to air signs. Okay, let's do Aquarius. Show me Aquarius, sun, moon, and rising. Predicted energies for December. Okay, Aquarius, you get the Two of Pentacles and the Lovers. This is a soul connection, and it's very, very deep. Bottom of the deck, you get the King of Cups. This is a soul connection, and not only that, you really do love this person. You have a lot of love for them, and this isn't just somebody that you've just met. Like, the King of Cups is true, deep, deep, deep love, which is letting me know that you have some history with this person. Now, this love is also very confusing. There's a lot of back and forth. I can't tell if this back and forth is internally for you, where you're like, I want this, I don't want this, or if this love is just confusing. This connection is just confusing you. So let me sip my tea and we will dive in. Clarify the Two of Pentacles for me. What is this confusion and back and forth all about? Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Swords. Okay. Here's the thing. This is a romantic connection, and especially coupled with the Lovers, like this is deep love. You have a lot of love for this person. They really do love you, both in the 5D and in the 3D. Okay. So the love goes both ways. The thing here though, Pisces, or why did I say Pisces? Aquarius. You're not going to like this. You're very guarded. Okay. You're very much under the energy of like, oh, off with your head. Right? The second something isn't like 100% how you want it, or this person is not giving you exactly what you want in this connection, you're like, off with their head, I'm done, right? You get the Two of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles. This may be, I'm not going to say self-sabotaging tendency, but this is not working in your favor. Okay? You being this way, you being so like, has to be this way, has to be this way, has to be this way. You're creating a lot of internal confusion for yourself because you're like, I just don't understand. Like, why can't we just be in love? Like, why can't it just be this awesome, amazing relationship? And it can, okay? But you can't be so quick with the sword. We got the off with your head here. And then we have, like, look at these two characters. They both have their swords up. Like, at the slightest inconvenience, you're like, nope, goodbye, I'm done. And it's like, and then you're like, okay, then I'm single. But it's like, but you love this person. But you want to be with them. Like, why are you so quick to just slice off their head whenever like something doesn't work for you? Now, I'm not saying that you're being dramatic, Aquarius, not at all. I'm not like, oh, they didn't get me chocolate ice cream when I wanted it, off with their head. No, but there are things within this connection where it's like you're dealing with another person and maybe they don't communicate the way you want. Maybe you guys don't have the same love language. Like, I don't know what it is, but you're very quick to just slice it off, right? And it's like, does that really work for you? Is that really for your like benefit, or like, because all you're leaving is just a wake of destruction behind you. Because you don't really want to end things with this person. You don't really not want to be with them. You do. You're just confused as to like, why can't it just be how I have it in my head? And it's like, okay, well, you're dealing with another person. It's not in your head, Let's take a look at the Lovers. Lovers is clarified by the Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you get the Ten of Pentacles. This is a soul connection, both with the Six of Cups and the Lovers. And you can see this person being the type of person that you want a long-term stable connection with. You don't just want this to be like something casual or short-term. You're showing me like, I see my connection with you really going the distance, really being successful long-term, and you want this person in your life for the long-term, okay? You just have to, you don't have to, obviously, but like, it seems more aligned for you to just be more patient, okay? Be a little bit more patient. This person moves slower than you do. I can tell you that right now, and that could be part of the frustration here. Maybe they take more time to catch up to you emotionally. Maybe they take more time to communicate with you the way you want to. Whatever it is you're showing me, this person is like 10 steps behind me at any given point. And like, I know they're going to catch up, but by the time they catch up to me, I'm already going to be 10 steps ahead. And it's like, yeah, you're in you're in a relationship with somebody who is not a carbon copy of you. They're different than you are. And so focus more on like the good times, the sweet times, instead of trying to like speed things up and get this person to move as quickly as you do. Because again, this connection has really, really beautiful energy. It has, like I said, the Six of Cups and the Lovers, and it's like beautiful, beautiful energy that, yeah, they move slower than you do. And that really frustrates you. And that's why you're like off with their head all the time. But it's like, you don't really want to be off with their head. You just want them to speed up, and they can't speed up. So either, pull the cord and be like, I'm done with this connection, which I don't think you want to do, or just learn to be a little bit more patient, which, trust me, I know, easier said than done. Patience is a word which took me a long time to learn, like a long, long time. I just realized that, and it was driving me nuts. Like, I don't know why. You guys can't see it on the live stream, the replay. You guys will see it. Okay, let's do Libra. Show me Libra, sun, moon, and rising. Predicted energies for December. And if this resonates, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Okay, Libra, Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Brand new beginning, lots of passion, lots of excitement. Oh, but you've been down this road before, haven't you? You and this person have some history, don't you? Look, I will say that I can see you guys, both you and your person, by the way, because there's two wands here, even though it is the Ace of Wands. You both want a new beginning. You both want to rekindle this. You both want to start over. Okay. But it is difficult. It is difficult because there's very much like a deja vu energy of, oh, I've been here before. Oh, we've done this before. Oh, this feels familiar. Right. And you're showing me it's difficult. It feels like an uphill battle. We will see why in just a second. Just me and my tea here. Okay. Clarify the Ace of Wands for me, please. Ace of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, bottom of the deck, you get the Lovers. You both want to rekindle this. You both want to bring this connection back. You both want a reconciliation. And you're showing me we've talked about this. Like, I've told my person how I feel. They've told me how they feel. We both know where the other person stands. And we both know that, like, we have such positive memories together. We have really good history. It's not like this whole connection was just like one massive, train wreck. But we do have this like specific point of contention within this relationship that needs to be addressed. You're not showing me that it's a deal breaker. You're not showing me that it's like, oh my gosh, tower moment, like this whole thing collapsed. No, you're showing me like there's conflict. There's conflict that we've been fighting or arguing about this specific topic or topics for quite a while. And so this isn't the first time we've had this Five of Wands energy, but the majority of our energy is positive. The majority of the energy in this connection is positive. So like, I don't really want to throw away the whole connection just because of like a point of contention or something that we can't work through. We can work through this. Not only are we like a soul connection here in the 3D world, we're the lovers. I know you love me on a soul level. I love you on a soul level. Like, we can overcome this. Like, we can rekindle this and have a brand new beginning for this connection, and it'll be amazing and beautiful and it'll work out. Now, let's see the 10 of Wands and see why it's so difficult. Ten of Wands is clarified by the Hanged Man, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Cups. So the difficult part here is Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. There is a lot of resistance. One of you, either you or your person, you have this like defensive wall, which creates a lot of like stop and go energy. It keeps, basically the way that I'm seeing the energies is that you want to progress in a certain direction, but it's literally like an uphill battle. And it's so difficult sometimes. You keep feeling like there's hurdle after hurdle after hurdle after hurdle, where it's like, I'm basically stuck in place. Like, I am making progress, but because there's so many walls and I'm constantly getting like walking into a wall, walking into a wall, walking into another emotional wall with my person, there's so much resistance that it's like, I feel like I'm stuck in place, but you love them so much. You really do. The problem is that sometimes, especially with these walls that your person is putting up, you don't really know how they feel about you. You're showing me like, I know that I love you. How do you feel about me? Do you like me? Do you love me? Do you want to be with me? Like, I know you want to rekindle this connection, but when it comes to an emotional perspective, that's really the hard part for the person that you're dealing with. That's really like where the conflict, the struggle, etc., that's where it really shows up for the both of you, because you're much more emotionally vulnerable with this person than they are with you. Now, again, I'm saying you, Libra, because this is the energy that I'm seeing for you. This could also be your person's energy where they're like, I have these walls when it comes to my feelings. And that's why it's like a constant stop and go with us. That really does emotionally overwhelm you, because you're like, I'm giving and giving and giving and I love you emotionally. And it's like, why are you not reciprocating that? Why are there so many walls and so much resistance coming from you to me? Yeah, it is frustrating, but at least I do see that you're both on the same page when it comes to wanting to rekindle this and a reconciliation. Okay, let's take a look at Gemini. Show me Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Show me Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Okay, Gemini, you get the Knight of Pentacles and the Star. Bottom of the deck, you get the Page of Swords. Things are really dragging here. They're not moving nearly as fast as you would like. Like, you are making progress. There is movement. It's just so slow. And you're showing me, I know what I want. I know what I've asked the universe for, which we'll clarify in a minute, but you're starting to doubt whether or not that's ever going to happen. You're showing me like I have a massive question mark if the universe is ever going to deliver my desire, because it's literally taking so long. It's like you placed an order online and the package is shipped and it's like, it's been a week, it's been 2 weeks. It's like, when is this package going to show up at my door? Like, I'm starting to think that maybe it got lost and like the universe is never going to deliver whatever it is that I asked for. I don't think that's the case, but let's see. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Fool, the Ace of Wands, and the Magician. You're manifesting a brand new beginning here. The person that you're dealing with is very emotionally detached, very disconnected. And what you're manifesting is essentially rekindling this. You're showing me, not only do I want to just like rekindle the connection and just, you know, sweep everything under the rug just so that we're back together. No. Like, I want to wipe the slate clean. I want to start completely from scratch so that we only have really positive vibes, really positive energies. Like, we've overcome the difficult part and now we're both turning to this like new journey together and starting over. This is what you're manifesting. You're showing me the Magician. I want this. I'm asking for this here in the 3D world and in the 5D. But it literally feels like the energies are stuck. It feels like nothing is moving. There's no progress. Nothing is happening. Like, it's just stuck. Now, what you don't realize, Gemini, is there is movement. There is movement. You are making progress, whether away from your person or towards a reconciliation. We'll see in a second. But it's slow. It's so slow that it feels like you're stuck in place when you're not actually stuck in place. But it just feels like that because the energies are moving so slowly. Let's take a look at the Star. The Star is clarified by the 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, same thing. Literally the same thing. You're showing me, I want a reconciliation. If I were a genie and I came up to you, Gemini, I'm like, you get one wish, you're like, reconciliation. Let's reconcile. Like, I want my person back. Let's reconcile right now. And I'm like, why is this so important to you? Because you're showing me, I don't feel emotionally fulfilled. Like, I don't feel completely emotionally fulfilled and emotionally balanced without my person, without being in a connection with them, without reconciling with them. Like, more than anything, it's almost like your emotional fulfillment, for you to truly feel emotionally fulfilled this month, relies on you and this person reconciling. That's kind of how you're showing it to me. The problem is, Gemini, the energy, nothing's happening. So either like your person's breadcrumbing you, or I don't even feel like you guys are talking, to be honest. I feel like there's no communication between you and your person. And you're just sitting here like sending out these energies into the universe. Like, I want a reconciliation. I want a reconciliation. With the Hanged Man, though, what you're not realizing, Gemini, the universe is not letting this reconciliation happen for a reason. There's a reason why the universe is not letting this happen. You or your person, or the both of you, need to realize something. So especially with the Hanged Man, what the universe does is it'll keep you stuck in an energy to give you clarity. Once you get that clarity, once you realize whatever it is you're meant to realize, the universe will unstuck you, okay? It'll get the energies moving. But until you realize whatever it is you're meant to realize, the energies are going to stay frozen. You can sit here and wish till you're blue in the face. It's not going to happen until you or your person or the both of you have this understanding. You cannot force divine timing. Good luck trying. You can't. And if you figure out a way, please let me know, because your girl has something she would like to shift. Okay, Gemini, let's move on to fire signs. Fire signs. Everybody loves fire signs. Give me just 1 second. Oh my gosh, goodbye. Okay. All right, let's do Leo. Show me Leo. Sun, moon, and rising. Be nice to Aries. Girl, I will try to be nice to Aries. Okay. Give me one more for Leo, please. King of Cups and the Seven of Cups. Okay, Leo. There is love here. There is love. But there's also a lot of emotional turmoil. Somebody here, you get the moon at the bottom of the deck. Somebody has a lot of subconscious suppressed things which tend to bubble over when it comes to emotion. So either you're having a hard time dealing with feelings, or the person that you're dealing with has a hard time dealing with feelings, which causes you to feel an emotional overwhelm. The best way I can describe this, it's kind of like, oh, I feel something, then I feel something else, then I feel something else, and I'm just like internalizing, and then until eventually I can't internalize anymore and the pot overflows. And that's that emotional turmoil that I'm talking about. So let's see what's going on. We'll start off with the King of Cups first. King of Cups is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Yes. Bottom of the deck, you get the Eight of Pentacles. Leo, you love this person very, very, very much. Okay? You do. But there is, you almost love them. Oh my God. You almost love them a little bit too much. And bear with me before you off with my head. You sometimes may have a tendency, whether it's with this specific person or in romantic relationships in general, you sometimes have a tendency to not want to give up on the person and hold on to them so much to the point where you may give up on yourself. You may sacrifice parts of yourself to keep that person. So for example, you hate football. You will watch football religiously because you know your person loves it. You love Mexican food. They hate it. You're not going to touch Mexican food while you're with them, right? And again, I'm making this sound like trivial. It's not. It's deeper than that. The universe is showing me you need to heal that. This, people pleasing, I don't want to lose you, I'm going to do whatever I can to keep you type of energy is sacrificing parts of yourself, and you really need to dig deep and heal that part of yourself. Like, look at this person. The sun shines from within you, Leo, okay? There's a reason that in tarot, Leo, one of the cards is the sun. You shine from within, but when you are basically closed off and giving up parts of yourself just to hold on to love because you're so afraid of losing this love, the sun doesn't shine from within you because you are now giving that sun to the other person. And the universe is showing me this month, this is something that you need to actually take the time to heal and put the work in. This is not just like, oh, I'm going to sit there and hope that it fixes itself. No, you're going to have to actually actively work on reminding yourself that you are the sun shines within you. And just because you love someone and you don't want to lose them, you do not need to turn down your sun or turn it off for them to feel okay. You don't have to dim your light or be somebody that you're not in order to keep love, to keep them around, because they don't love you. They love whatever version of you you're presenting to them, right? Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Two of Swords, the Magician, and the Star. Bottom of the deck, you get the Judgment. Look, you are very hopeful. You're showing me I'm very hopeful. I'm hoping we can move into better energies. I'm hoping that like something here needs to improve, because you're essentially showing me like I feel like we're either internally with you or between you and your person, we're in like this dark place. We're in kind of like a darker energy. I want to move towards the light. I want to move towards much more positive energy. I want things to improve. I don't want to feel so emotionally overwhelmed. I don't want to feel like on an emotional roller coaster internally for me and within this connection. But Leo, honey, what you're not realizing is you're refusing to look at something here. By burying your head in the sand and being like, oh, it'll get better. I'm hoping it gets better. I hope we can, get to a better place. I hope the energies improve. I hope this, that, and the other, right? You're preventing yourself from making the decision, a judgment that needs to be made when it comes to this connection. But this decision that you need to make when it comes to this person and this connection has to come from an emotionally detached place. You are so emotionally invested in this person and in this connection and not wanting to lose them that you're not seeing things for what they are. You're literally burying your head in the sand. And there's a reason that with the Two of Swords, you have the swords blocking your view. You're like, oh, I don't know, I can't see. The Judgment has one big, massive eye on it. Ain't nothing hiding this. Ain't nothing blocking this sight. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's, you need to realize that maybe this isn't the person for you, or you need to realize like some part of this connection needs to change. I don't know what it is, but I can see the energies are kind of icky right now. And especially from an emotional perspective, you feel emotionally overwhelmed and all that. And you're showing me like, I really just want things to get better. I want things to get better. I'm the Magician and the Star side by side. It's like you are wishing, praying, like this is all you want out of the universe. But you're refusing to see something. You're refusing to see something. Like there's something about this person or this connection that you're literally just burying your head in the sand. And you're like, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. No. Oof. Okay. All right. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Show me Sag. Sun, moon, and rising energies, please. For December. Show me predicted energies for December for Sag, Sun, Moon, and Rising. King of Wands, King of Swords. You dealing with an air sign? Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, perhaps? Look, Sag, this is you. I don't assign gender to my cards. You're stressing. You're stressing a lot when it comes to someone, something. I'm going to clarify the King of Swords in a second, but all I see is you thinking. And unfortunately, Sag, like, you know what? I'm going to clarify before I say this, but definitely a difficult energy. Like all this overthinking, you're not an air sign. You're not meant to be doing this. You're a fire sign. You're meant to be happy-go-lucky, like, like fire, like a flame. You stress in this month. So let's see why. Let's start off with the King of Wands. See what all this anxiety is about. King of Wands is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, you get the Ace of Cups. Or Ace of Pentacles. Sorry, you're missing someone here. You're really missing. That's why you're so stressed. That's why you're in so much pain. You are experiencing a deep loss of a connection. You're missing the person. You're missing this connection. You're literally showing me, like, I feel like the ship has sailed. All I want to do is just to be happy. I want to turn the energies around. I don't even think like, yeah, you want a new beginning with this person, but like, that's not even because you guys are not talking. You do want a new beginning with this person, but you're showing me like, I don't care if it's with them or without them. I just want to be happy. I want to feel the 10 of Cups energy. I just want to feel like my happy-go-lucky self again. And I want the energies to turn from the icky, heavy, I miss you, I think about them, I constantly feel like abandoned and alone without them. I want to shift those energies in a positive direction this month. That's really, really what you want. And you're showing me like, I just want a new beginning. Sure, it would be great if this person and I could have a new beginning, not even necessarily like reconcile, but just like not have the icky energies between us. But you're showing me like, I don't, like, that's not my main focus. Just let's just rectify the energy so I can feel happy, so I can feel good, so I can feel like I'm not in this like icky energy. I just want the Wheel of Fortune to come into play and shift the energies for me into a much more positive direction. Now, let's take a look at the King of Swords. Page of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. Remember, the Nine of Swords was at the bottom of the deck for your main energy. Here's the thing. I don't feel like you and your person are not talking entirely. I do feel like you guys go through like phases of no talking, no talking, no talking. Then we talk a little, then no talking, no talking, no talking. But even when you guys do talk, even when you do interact, it's very cold. It's very detached. It's like your person is giving you this much energy. Right? It's like, oh, have you thought about me? Sure. Do you miss me? Maybe. It's that kind of an energy. And you're showing me like not talking to them hurts because I just miss them and I want to talk to them and I want to interact with them. When we do talk to each other, it's confusing. It causes me pain. It causes me stress. And it's literally a lot of work. It's a lot of work talking to them. Like the conversation doesn't just flow. It's difficult. It's rigid. It's like, literally, look at this card. Does this card give you warm, fuzzy feelings? No, it's black and white. That's literally the conversation that you're getting from this person. There's barely any emotion. There's barely any feelings there. And it's not because they don't care. Actually, I'm not going to say that. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But it doesn't matter because they're literally showing you this much emotion, which is like nothing. So yeah, obviously you're going to be confused. Obviously you're going to be stressed. Obviously this is going to cause you pain. Because you're sitting here missing them and missing this connection. And meanwhile, every time they talk to you, it's like they're doing you a favor. You know? That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Last but definitely not least, let's dive into Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Predicted energies for December. Let's see, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, predicted energies for December. King of Pentacles and the Strength. Bottom of the deck, you get the Justice. Let me just take a big gulp of my tea before your person pissing me off already. That's all I'm going to say. Look, you Aries want to restore divine balance. You're showing me, I just want the energies to be balanced. I want it like the scales, just balanced, no up, no down, no confusion, no difficulties. Like I just want all the energies to be balanced. Unfortunately, my dear, that is going to be very, very difficult for you at least to achieve this month because your person is embodying the King of Pentacles energy. Now, this could be you. I'll clarify in a second. Somebody here is digging in their heels. They are stubborn for the sake of being stubborn. They are difficult. It's like my way or the highway. Either hop on board or too bad because like I'm not going to change. So obviously you're going to have the Strength card. Obviously it's going to be difficult. Obviously it's going to be frustrating. Let's see why, shall we? Clarify the King of Pentacles for me, please. Also, for those of you here, I am doing my weekly donation reading on Tuesday. I have all the details on my Instagram. So if you guys want to ask a personal question, you guys can go ahead. You have to submit it ahead of time, though, for the donation reading. I explain it all on my Instagram stories. King of Pentacles is clarified by the Sun, the Death, and the Page of Cups. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo or a Scorpio. Look, your person is very, very stubborn. But the way that you're experiencing this stubbornness is they're not giving you any clarity. Things ended between you and them in some capacity. Now, when I say some capacity, I don't see a complete disconnect here. You and this person are still talking-ish, right? Like there is still some exchange of emotions somehow. So either you're having a conversation or there's still some flow. Like the door is not completely closed here. Where, you know, like it's not like the door is just completely shut where it's like, that's it. But your person is being, this is really not cool. They're basically, I don't know if they're like withholding, but essentially you're showing me, I just want to come clear on something. I just want to get clear on something. Like I want to just give me some clarity. Like I have some questions. I need some answers from you, whether that's clarity, closure, whatever. And your person's like, nah, like literally look at this person. Does this person look forthcoming? No. They look like they're hiding something. They're just like, they have an attitude. Like this whole card just screams attitude to me. And that's what you're getting from your person. You ask them a question, you get like a roundabout answer, or they don't even answer you, or they're like, I don't want to talk about it. Or it's like you're showing me following this ending, I just want clarity. And you're really trying to approach this from like a very nice perspective. You're trying to be emotional. You're trying to be like, you know, to approach them with like kitten gloves. And it's like, kitten gloves, is that the word? Kid gloves? I don't know, whatever. You're trying to be very nice about it, and they're just literally stonewalling the heck out of you. Like you're not getting any answers. And you're showing me like, I really want these answers for myself, just so that I can feel grounded and balanced and like, okay. But no, they're not giving you that. Jay Lopez, you said he came out. Wait, what do you mean he came out? What do you mean came out? Please explain that to me. What do you mean he came out? Clarify the strength for me. No, I know he's a Scorpio, but he came out in the cards. Oh, I thought you meant I thought Raul came out, like he came out to you about something. I was like, wait, what? Sorry guys, I'm chatting with one of the people in like the live stream. Yeah, he did. Scorpio. He showed up. Sorry. Yeah, he showed up in the reading. Yeah. Girl, you had me. I was like, he came out. What? Raul? I was not expecting that. Yeah, let's take a look at the strength card. That would have been an interesting marriage. Anyways, strength is clarified by the Chariot, the Five of Cups, and the King of Wands. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult for you. And again, with the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you just want to feel grounded and stable and like, you know, like you don't want this up and down with this person. And you're showing me it's so hard for us to move past the past. Your person embodies the King of Wands energy. So I don't know if they're like an actual fire sign or they just embody this like F-boy energy. King of Wands is like my card for, I'm not going to say cheater, but I will say they love attention. This person loves attention, and it ain't attention from you, honey. It's attention from that person and that person and that person and that. They're trying to get attention, and they need attention from all the people they shouldn't be wanting attention from. And we'll leave it at that. So maybe you guys have some infidelity in your past, or maybe this person's just a massive flirt. But either way, you're showing me it is so difficult for me, to move past the past what this person did. Because they did do something. They did something. They said something that really left a bitter taste in your mouth. And you're like, after that, how am I supposed to feel stable? How am I supposed to feel grounded? How am I supposed to feel like I can trust you, right? And you're showing me that's really the difficult part this month, where moving past whatever happened, past the icky past and the negative energies that you guys have because of this person's behavior and personality, you're showing me it's like difficult. It's difficult. And you're trying to, but even this month, it's showing up as very difficult for you, Aries. So guys, that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. The replay will be available shortly with timestamps. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my email list for bonus readings every Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you here on the next one.